Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are taking my baby bump progression. So every week I have been taking my baby bump progression video. Yesterday was exactly 33 weeks, so we are now 33 plus 1 day, and this is my belly so far. It is Saturday today, and finally we are free. We are finally free to go outside. Our quarantine ends yesterday, so I haven't been out for 2 weeks. So happy that it's over and finally I can go outside of the house. But to be honest, I'm so afraid to go to the shops and, you know, run errands. But it's just that I have to. But yeah, feel better after the corona. My kids are better, so now we are back to normal life, and quarantine is over, and then we can just continue with our lives, and we can go outside, and I can finally go for a walk and do some errands outside the house finally. So yesterday we are planning to go to the shops, buy things for the nursery, and hopefully to finish the nursery soon. Yep. We also just finished taking my weekly bump photos. My older daughter, she is always the one who take my photos. So it's over now, and I'm gonna take another one next week. Hi guys! Today is Tuesday, January 25th, and it's a beautiful sunny day outside. As I promised, this is my 33 to 34 weeks pregnancy update. So it's not so long anymore. It's just a few more weeks until baby girl arrives, and we are very excited about that. So as promised, I will try my best to update my pregnancy. So I'm not very consistent with it because I was busy, but today, since I am home, I'm already on maternity leave, so I will try my best to update the rest of my pregnancy. Today I am 34 weeks and 4 days. So imagine we have like less than 6 weeks more to go until the due date, and I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to see my baby girl. Last week I had my 33 weeks appointment. It has been a long time since I had my appointment. The last time was on December 20th. So it is like a month after that I had my last appointment. So the reason why it takes so long time for me to have another appointment, it was because it was postponed and canceled because I get corona. So it was canceled, and then at first I was supposed to go to work. So I said I'm going to move the date because I have work during the day. So we move it, and then the day that we move it, it was canceled because I had corona. So that's why it took so long time for me to come back to my next appointment. It was supposed to be like after 2 weeks. As I have mentioned earlier, every appointment visit I have a different midwife, which is crazy. But I understand because I know they are busy. Sometimes they are on vacation, especially in Christmas, they were on vacation. It was different. Now I have another different one. So my midwife now, she was my midwife when I was pregnant with Rosie. So I already know her, and it was good to be back with her. In my 33 weeks appointment, I get to hear the baby's heartbeat, and then the nurse measured my belly, and it is growing fine. My blood pressure is fine, my hemoglobin is fine, my urine is fine, so there is no problem at all. And the only thing that is a little bit like not so good is that I didn't gain weight since the last month I had my appointment. So my weight is just the same, which is quite of like it worries me because I know that you cannot lose weight during pregnancy, and you're supposed to gain weight, and especially because you have a growing baby in your stomachs. The baby should be healthy and you should eat healthy, and then you should gain weight. And that is my concern because I did not gain weight at all. So the reason of that one is because of my gestational diabetes, and since I changed my diet from a little bit not healthy diet to a healthier diet, I lost weight, and at the same time my weight is like a little bit up and down, or sometimes it's steady. So when I went to my appointment last week, I didn't have my breakfast yet because it was so early. So it seems like my weight is just like almost the same with what I had a month ago in my last appointment. So which is kind of weird because 1 month you have not gained weight, that is so unhealthy. So I'm actually honestly so worried about it because I'm worried if the baby is growing healthy inside or not. That's why I'm looking forward for my 36 weeks ultrasound. Next month we are going to have my 36 weeks ultrasound to measure the size of the baby and to check if everything is okay. Because my last pregnancy, I have mentioned this all the time, that my last pregnancy, the baby was big and it was so hard for her to deliver. So they advised me that in my next pregnancy, they should check me at my 36 weeks and see how is the baby, and if the baby is okay, and if the baby is big or small, so they can decide whether I give birth early or I have to wait for my due date. But to be honest guys, I wanted to wait for 40 weeks. I know that the baby is matured enough and the baby is a lot healthier compared to the baby being born prematurely. So hopefully, or at least 38 weeks to 40 weeks, and I'm also hoping that it will not gonna be so overdue. So we never know what will gonna happen, and I really hope that the baby is healthy and delivery will be fine and everything will be fine. That was my 33 weeks appointment. Also, I haven't been measured my sugar because it was like for 3 weeks because I finished all this testing strip, and then the nurses, they were on holiday because it was in December, and then they didn't have any stocks at all, and then I wasn't allowed to buy personally from the pharmacy, so I had to wait. So I didn't had my sugar blood test for 3 weeks. So when I came back, I got my testing strip. So now I started to take my blood sugar test again. So now that I am back to blood sugar testing again, I have noticed that even though I eat a little bit of sweets, even though I eat chocolates or something like that, my sugar is really low. So I don't know. I think that my body is getting used to the diet that I have changed. Like for example, I do not eat rice anymore. So instead of rice, I eat vegetables, and then I stopped eating those kind of this junk food which I was always like crave and eat before. So I think my body get used to it. But yeah, my sugar is really like low or just normal, and it's not high anymore, which I'm so happy about because then I don't have to worry about what to eat or to be stressed about every time I have my sugar test day. But also I have to be really careful because I don't want to have my baby to have diabetes as well, or my baby to be like really big. But as I mentioned earlier, I didn't gain weight in a month, so that means that I think only the baby gained weight and not me. Probably, I don't know, but I'm really hoping that the baby is fine. But also I was really skinny before. So when I was with Rosie, my pre-pregnancy weight was 49 kilos. Now with this third pregnancy, my pre-pregnancy is 55 kilos, which means I had the remaining weight from last pregnancy, which is 6 kilograms. So I think that 6 kilograms I have lost during this pregnancy since I changed my diabetes diet. I don't know if you understand me guys, but I know it's quite weird why I didn't gain weight or why I lost weight during my pregnancy. But like I said, I have been eating so unhealthy before, and I don't really watch my diet. But now that I was diagnosed the gestational diabetes, I don't want to be risky and everything like that. So I changed my diet, and then yeah, I actually lose weight instead of gaining weight, and it's kind of worries me because if the baby is growing healthy or not. I think the baby is fine because as you can see, my bump is growing, so, and it's big, so I think it's everything is fine. 34 weeks, our nursery upstairs is finally finished, but we have here in our master's bedroom, the bedside nursery is ready, everything is ready, so anytime the baby can come, we are ready. And also the nursery upstairs, I just had organized all her things, the clothes and everything what the baby needs. We have already, so I already organized everything upstairs, so the clothes and other things that is very important, it is ready. I have also packed my hospital bag, but it's not final yet because I still think what really do I need in my hospital bag, because last time I packed a lot of clothes and other things and I ended up not using it because I live in a hospital gown because it was like easier for me, and because I was alone with the baby, I had to go to the toilets by myself, I had to go fetch the food by myself, I had to get the baby, feed the baby. It was like really hard, so I decided I just wear this hospital gown. It's easier for me. Yeah, because I was breastfeeding and then I had all the pains and everything, so it was really hard to move around. I was in the hospital for 2 nights anyway, so it wasn't that long. And hopefully this time around it will be like 1 or 2 nights only because we have also a 2-year-old to take care of, so we have to be like go home as fast as we can. And my plan is that I want Mayo to be in the hospital during the night with me, so I have someone to help me, like at least bring the baby to bed so I can breastfeed, or someone who can help me take the medicine, or someone who can help me like take my food from the cafeteria, things like that, which I didn't had before, and I did it all by myself before and it was really hard. And so hopefully this time that is our plan, but it really depends because it can change also. Hopefully the plan will go well. The plan is that my friend will take care of Rosie while I will be in the hospital giving birth, and Mayo will be there with me. I hope there is no changes. I hope my friend, there's no changes with all her schedules and everything, so we don't have to worry about who will take care of our 2-year-old. Yeah, what else? Symptoms. I still have a lot of Braxton Hicks, like all the time, and sometimes pelvic pain. But my pelvic pain is not as bad as what I had before with Rosie. I think because I am more at home now, so I have a lot of resting time than I had before. So I think that is the reason. But once I go for a walk, especially a long walk, then I had this pelvic pain and it's really, really painful. And yes, Braxton Hicks from time to time. During the night, it's hard to sleep. I normally take a nap every afternoon, but lately, if I nap, I cannot sleep anymore during the night. So I decided I will not gonna take a nap during the day. If I don't take a nap during the day, I sleep really well during the night. I have mentioned in my previous update that I don't do any exercises, workout or yoga. So it's the same now. I still don't do that except walking. I sometimes do squatting, but I don't know why squatting is so hard for me to do now. Like every time I try to do squat, I have this pelvic pain and I feel like I pee all the time when I start to squat, so which is kind of weird. I think because yeah, my body is so different now than before, but I do try my best to do my Kegel exercises every now and then. So yeah guys, I think that's all for my 33 and 34 weeks pregnancy update. This pregnancy has gone by like really fast, and I couldn't be any happier to see our baby soon, and I'm so excited. So 34 weeks and 4 days today. Anyway, I'm going to show you my cute bump. It is growing even though I'm not really gaining weight. So, yeah, 34 weeks. This is my 34 weeks baby bump. It is quite big, right? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!